now she twerking on tour. Then she send you pics, she say that's my DJ. DJ get at you, yeah, she that shit on replay.
What's up? Back again, DJ Getatcha podcast.
I'm OG Chuck Trill.
JP the Prince.
Got us a guest.
Yes. Thank you for coming on to the show, JP. Really appreciate it. So, get at you.
What's up?
You heard about what's going on? They're gonna be doing some construction over there on 285. You think traffic gonna get rough on us?
You know, I really do think traffic gonna get rough on us. I ain't believe you when you told me, so I had to go ahead and do my homework for myself.
Man, I'm telling you, man. So, I'm thinking about what happened with the bridge. You know how it kind of burnt up, man. Yeah. They had, detours and stuff. So there's gonna be a lot of traffic. So y'all getting ready to get out here and go to work.
6 months.
Better start getting up a little earlier. You know what I'm saying? But otherwise than that, how your week been going for you, folks?
Oh, good.
Good?
Yeah. Learned a lot this week.
Yeah.
Positive. It could be a little bit of both, but, positive at the same time.
Yeah, I do know you've been putting in a lot of work, you know what I'm saying, doing a lot of things, and still the hours you put in, man, sometimes I wonder how you just hang in there. I guess that's that youth, ain't it? Because the old man, they be kicking me when I be getting them hours.
No, this one thing, I wouldn't say it's the youth, because the youth don't even put in what I put in. The youth they are given something. I'm working for it.
You gotta remember, I'm 50-something years old. So he's youthful to me. He's youth. You youth. I can't do the shit he do. I'd fall out.
But
running around track all day.
It gotta be in you.
Like this man got to run from 100 women everywhere he go. I be out of breath. I smoke too much. So shit, I don't know.
No, I would say run. I just know how to, string them. Just string them on in there. Then,
you be getting, you be getting,
wiggle around.
Yeah. You got to know.
You know what I'm saying? I know how it is for you too. You been getting chased a lot too, man. How do you handle that?
I don't know. I just float.
Yeah,
Stay afloat.
Yeah.
So, Getatcha, what about you, man? I know for sure every time I'm around, you be having like about 5 on you be talking to them. They come back and they know you talking to them.
But see, the only thing is mine about business. They don't want me. They want something that I can offer. See, that's the difference. They want you. That's a big difference, These young girls don't want no old nigga like me. Excuse my French. But, but they definitely want a young man. So, that's why I think they be chasing you like that. But how when you was in Houston? 'Cause I know you was out that way, wasn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how was it out that way?
Pretty laid back, pretty decent. Unfortunately, I went out there to actually lay low, but was still known, so I stayed in the house.
Yes, you do have a very interesting story, and D, you know about some of his story?
Yeah, I know from what I've heard.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of y'all don't know, and the ones that don't know, I'll give you a chance to explain and clear up some things.
Basically, I was dealing with a domestic situation and trying to get rid of a bitch. Excuse my French. But she acted like she didn't want to leave, so I got shot in the situation of me trying to leave, honestly. Mess around, and I was actually dying. Both of my lungs were plugged up with tubes, draining out blood. I had a machine breathing for me. So I honestly was scared to go to sleep. So I made a video to my family and friends to let them know, who did it. You feel me? But without saying who did it, they knew who did it, because only certain people be around me. So the message was for them, and obviously the internet did what it did, and you know what I'm saying? But shoot, I'm still here. Got hit in the spine, still walking though,
And I know that you have a special gift. I know you have some talent, and hopefully I'll be able later on. You could be able to just to give them a touch of what you're able to do.
Yeah, most definitely.
But during that situation, D, and I think that you might want to know, what was that process of knowing that you was on your deathbed?
Somewhat scary. Honestly, when I took my last breath in the ambulance, I remember literally going out. I went out in the ambulance. So basically, it was like 3 or 4 breaths, like real deep gasps of air. The air was warm. The noise, the sound does not exist in the other realm. Sound does not exist. Time does not exist. You know what I'm saying? So when I died, time and sound literally stopped. The ambulance, the noise of the siren began to change. All of that, like, it was insane. You feel me? It was like, all right. So imagine the ambulance going from like it was crazy, and it's like vibrant. You could hear it. Like, sound went out. I went out, and like my soul, like literally left out of my body, and like levitated towards the back window of the ambulance. Like, I remember everything. Everything. I remember where I went to. It's like if I can explain it, a blip or vanished and re-vanished. I came back. And when I came back, I was in some kind of like tunnel or something, but it felt like I was flying. But it was a light. It was just endless light. Endless light. There was nobody there, no voices, nothing. It was just me. And at that time, I actually felt peaceful. You know what I'm saying? It was real peace, honestly. Real peace. So, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. That is crazy.
So one of the things I think that about that situation, a lot of people had that inner body, out of body experience.
Yeah.
But, you know, what you gain from that, you know, like what changes are you making now so you don't get in that position again?
Honestly, moving very different, moving more secluded, more privately. Not really letting locations be known, stuff like that. Ain't really too much to it. My circle has died out. My circle is very small, and I'm very in particular on who I even associate with or talk to. If your energy bad, since I came back, it's like I gained a little third sense or something. If your energy bad, I can literally read everything you do off of one conversation with you, and it can be off of whatever kind of conversation. So, off of one conversation with you, I know what kind of person you are. So it's very different now that I'm back, honestly.
OG Cho, you remember what I was saying? The same thing he was saying.
Yeah.
First thing come out of a person's mouth tells a lot.
It really does. You know, I think that the more we learn individuals and learn more about ourselves, we can control and keep ourselves out of position. And I like that. And the thing that I wanted to touch on is that we have a lot of famous artists that has been shot before, and some survive and some has been reshot again. You know, I just definitely gonna pray that you never get in that position again, because you have a talent that I think that is wonderful. And I love the sound of your voice. I love how you put your things together. And Dean, do you think of mine if I get him just to go ahead and spit something for us just so we can hear?
Hey, go ahead. I want to hear it.
I got something called I Want It All. I was like, I say, I want it all. I fell in love with this money from the streets, but I ain't no dog. Try not to listen, but they always talk to me. I want it all. Cause everybody wanna see me down. I cannot fall. Cause you'll never see me hit the ground. I want the money and the power and the fame right now. Made a promise to my family I'ma make it out. My G-Ma told me, yeah, she know that I'm the chosen one. Keep working hard for what you want and you gon' make it, son. Hold on. But whatever, you can chart that. But
hey,
anyway,
see,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So what I want from you is to stay focused on what you've been doing.
Most definitely.
Because it's great. It's what we need too now. We need this now. We have a lot of music out there, but we need this.
Yeah, more singing.
Yeah, and but you do multiple things. See,
Rap,
see, people don't understand. Like, you just don't just sing. You just don't rap. Like, I even heard you do this country vibe, and I can't wait till that come out, because it's gonna touch a lot of people. Yeah. It's gonna bring a lot of people to be able to dance. You can go to one area and you're gonna be able to hear that here as the same places in the hood. You know, uptown, downtown. It's gonna be everywhere.
I ain't gonna lie, when I wrote that song, I was in prison. I was just playing because somebody challenged me. Somebody in prison had challenged me to make a country song, and I was like, man, I can do country. And I went and wrote that crap.
Don't you agree that when we are secluded or we are like put down or set still, we actually get a lot of thinking, a lot more stuff done.
Yep.
You know?
I agree. Yep.
You know, so I think that by you slowing your circle down and making the changes, I want you to focus more on that. I want you to give these people out here to see the change in your life from you being almost losing your life to becoming the star you are. You know, definitely want that to happen.
Yeah, we got to get bit light too, man.
Me too. I want to get him too because, you know, I know it's some things he want to know about JP because, you know, I think D is interested in good talent. He don't deal with dumb talent or people who don't have talent. He deal with real people. And so, you know, I think that a lot of times my folk, be honest with you, he has no patience for the other stuff that come along with people. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, D, you know, find out what you need to know about this young man. So because me personally, I would put all my backing behind him as far as his talent and his music. Really.
So, all right, no, okay, no, I am. So that's why I let you do the talking first, and stuff like that, and I came in. So, you know, I'm just checking out everything. That's what I'm doing.
That's what you do. You check things out, but sometimes you keep us on pause when we need to know, you know, where your mind going at. Because, like I said, I know how you work. You work with great people, and you know, I think that the people that you bring around and what you put in, I don't want to be the one to make that. You see what I'm saying?
That same. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And I only come when I really have faith in something.
Right.
When I really believe in something. And, you know, knowing the story of you, JP, the Prince, you know what I'm saying? You're a prince, but it's time to mold yourself into the JP, that king.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I remember when you hit me in, you know, the DM on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I heard it was like 2 or 3 tracks. 2 or 3 of them you sent to me. I heard them, remember? I immediately called you.
Yeah.
And I forwarded the message to you. Alexis already told me great things. Street told me too. And it was like a month? Maybe month and a half.
Because he almost got signed before the situation happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he almost got that step. And so now he has an opportunity to get that step again, you know. And I believe that everybody will really prosper behind it.
Right.
You know, and then there's a lot of things that I know himself personally he want to clear up. You want to clear some things in the air, don't you?
More on that dry snitching and all that situation. Yeah. Honestly, I got paperwork. I showed my paperwork. Straight up. I got the reports, all that, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead and pull that up.
And that's the thing, you know, it comes a point where that street credibility is real big.
Hold on, just go ahead and get at him, you feel me?
Mm-hmm. I think I seen that on your ground too, right?
I posted it, but they made me take it down. It was showing confidential information.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we really don't want to put too much confidential information out now.
No, because I was showing. It was showing all the addresses and stuff. But right here,
but cut it. Cut
here.
it right now. Yeah. We gonna, because one thing is, just from me knowing you, me talking to you, understanding, you got that street credibility with me. I know that's not who you are. Sure. And that's just something that people out there portray. It don't take but one thing, D, for somebody to put something negative out, and then it'll blow up to something else, you know. Yeah. But you can tell everybody about everything through your music.
Most definitely.
You know? I agree on that. It just like, I know you ain't one of you with Chuck. I know. Because Chuck, he think a little bit like me. Just a little bit like me. And you know.
But he don't give second chances. See, that's the difference between me and him. I'm the one, like, I'm gonna give you that chance. And I give you that second. Now, I'm not playing baseball with nobody. I'm not finna do no 3-time strikeout. But I will give that person that second chance. he's, he once you cross or once something go wrong,
Yeah.
he just moves forward, And I respect that, because sometimes it bit me by doing that, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's just
Behind
me and my
behind
nature.
me is straight loyalty. It's all loyalty. I treat all my people like brothers. If you ain't got it, I got it. If I ain't got it, I'm gonna just let you know. You feel me? I ain't got it. You feel me?
Right.
It's loyalty with me. That's all. That's all I move behind.
But your music, what got you to start singing like you sing? I mean, where did it start?
Honestly, I used to be in church back when I was younger. My mother, my mother, she used to take me to church every week, and I actually got into the choir a little bit. But due to me having like a different kind of voice, I always felt out of place. So I always stepped out of that. You know what I'm saying? So I began doing my own thing, and basically I trained myself to mimic the vocals of singers such as Brian McKnight, Boyz II Men, Jodeci. I used to mimic their vocal patterns and try and sound exactly like them when they was hitting certain notes. So basically I trained my vocal box behind another vocal box, you know what I'm saying? So from there, I've been doing music since I was about 8 years old. I started writing poetry and rhyming. Got into the rapping part a little bit around 14, which is where I hit radio out in Colorado, blazing 98.5
Okay,
for the first time. And shout out Lil E Loc Insane. Shout out Insane, Colorado Springs, Denver, Colorado. Outside of that, really, once I hit the radio, I was just like, maybe I should keep doing this. Boom. And I just kept doing it. And like now it's been 16 years since I, honestly started doing music. I hit billboards in Barcelona, Spain back in 2018 for a song called From the Soul. I dropped that with Angel Kid out of Barcelona, Spain. It hit number 47 on the billboards with over 70K streams. And then like when that dropped, I was just like, bruh. You feel me? I'm like, man, ain't no way. You feel me? And I messed around and I gave that song away because I didn't have the money to honestly promote it or market it the right way. So I gave them that song, and they put they told me they put a couple hundred behind it. Hit the billboards off $200. I said, I was baffled. You feel me? But
I know you
whatever. Yeah, I was upset. I was highly upset. But
it might be a blessing in disguise because now you also known there.
Yeah.
So whatever you decide to put out next is probably real boom, real quick.
yeah, they already
due to that.
they stream from Barcelona, from Spain, Brazil. I get streams from Nigeria, Ghana, a lot of different overseas places as well. So yeah, it's definitely moving. So yeah.
Man.
You know,
God dang. So with the music industry, what's your odds in the music industry today?
when you say odds, what do you mean by odds?
Your likes, your abouts. What do you feel like this music industry has headed and heading?
Where it's headed?
For you.
Yeah.
Honestly, for me, I feel like I'm on the way. Straight up. I ain't sugarcoat, I don't do none of that. And that's why I changed my name on Instagram, JP the Prince, to real. I'm straight about business. I'm gonna speak facts, you feel me? I feel like I'm the next, you feel me? I'm the next greatest. So my goal in the industry, what I want to do, I want to make history. I want to chart in every single genre. Every. EDM, country, rap, hip hop, whatever genre there is, I'm coming for it, straight up. So that's what it is.
And I heard, like I said, I heard some of it, and that what makes me saying that, yeah, you got a lot to offer to the thing. If you had an artist that you would want to work with right now, this is one of D's favorite questions, who would you want to work with?
Honestly, right now, one of my favorite artists, Spot 'em Got 'em Hard. I would want to work possibly with Offset. Another one, let me see, Lil Durk. Let me throw one more. what bro is out of Cali. What bro name is?
Out of Cali.
I got on this side my dream.
Oh, Roddy Rich.
Bro, I can do something with that for sure.
Yeah.
As far as that, yeah, that's who I want to work with. Female artists, Glow. We gonna work in the near future. For
Heard
sure.
about that.
Who else? Cardi. I need something with Cardi. Sierra. I don't know if you gonna get on something. Sierra.
I heard that in the mix. You know, I don't know how true this is, but I heard that you actually have worked with somebody already, like the baby.
Yeah, I got some stuff on the way. I ended up actually catching the track on a Humbug. You know what I'm saying? Basically, one of my people paid for a track a couple years ago, and he ended up passing away. You know what I'm saying? So he never got to utilize it. So I ended up buying it off of somebody else. Shout out Big Phrase, the genius, producer. Yeah, we got some stuff on the way for sure.
When this album drop of yours, how many tracks are people expecting to hear?
8.
8 tracks.
Drop 8. 8 hard.
Because I heard you
Come
had
rock out
some. I don't know if it was. I wouldn't say island music, but a little bit.
Oh,
more.
that Ride With Me.
Oh.
Ride With Me is on the way. Yes, Ride
Yeah,
With Me.
so it's more like a reggae.
Jamaican funk,
Yeah.
like a Jamaican funk kind of vibe. Yeah, I made that for my people in Jamaica and Nigeria, Ghana and stuff.
Make sure you throw on that in there now.
You
You
talking
know
about
what I'm
on
saying? 'Cause
that?
you throw on that, you know, they're gonna love it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I can't wait to hear it riding by in the cars, which I
Man,
know
what?
that is
said
gonna
like
happen.
Jamaican music.
It's
Yeah,
like
so he
Jamaican
had
funk.
Yeah.
one thing. Like I said, I really like about this young man is that he has so different many talents. You know, that's why I can consider another artist. Just like shout out to she put a spell on me, Miss Spell. You know how she can actually sing and play the guitar. You know,
Yeah.
so those are things that gets OG Chuck Trill. It's not just get on there. You know, my name is Chuck. I have you stuck like ink on paper. I never erase you. I just have to make it. Anybody can rap. Even my old bud can throw a rap out there. But to be able to have some talent. And it's to me, it's just like a God-given gift. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I know, young man, you said you started in the church, and I know that you eventually get back and start pulling some, you know, and giving people, because I know the experience that you have went through have built your faith.
Just like last night, I went and bought dinner for myself last night. All I ate out the bag was the fries. I seen a dude sit on the side of the curb while I was working, and he was asking. I seen him ask somebody. And he did this right here, and I was listening to my music, and I looked in my bag, I stopped the car, rolled the window down, took the burger. Come here, bro. Handed bro the burger, you know what I'm saying? And I went on about my business, you feel me? But I always show love everywhere I go, so regardless if I ain't got none.
And this is my shotgun question for you. What are you gonna do for the community to make things better from these things happening?
Honestly, I want to go out and do speeches, letting them know the pain that come behind this, the losses you gonna take, being out in them streets. You claim you want love, or you know what I'm saying, you hate being alone and all that, but you're gonna be alone. As simple as that. You feel me? You're gonna be alone. You're gonna be by yourself. You're gonna be so bored to where you just gonna start crashing out, doing dumb stuff. And you don't want to go down the road. Down the road is segregated.
Mm-hmm.
It's blacks, you got the whites, then you got the Mexicans. Sometimes the Mexicans ride with the whites. So really you just got the black card. So really all black gangs and neutral, that's what they call it down the road, neutral. All black gangs and neutral people ride for each other. You feel me? Accordingly, when you get down the road, I hope you know how to fight. All y'all run around with these little pistols. Hope you know how to fight. Because when you get down the road, boy, you're going to get beat. You feel me? Straight up. I was down the road. I locked in with one of the OGs. Shout out the Peppers. Shout out 81st Street Kitchen. You feel me? Hey, straight up, they watched my back while I was down there. Much love, respect. Shout out Terry Washington. I know y'all know who that is. Junior. It's a lot that come behind that. Going down that road, you're going to be in what is it, 10 by 4, 10 by 5, sell, 2-3 niggas.
And I want the youth to hear that. I want them to make the right choices.
Yeah.
Take advantage of the things. Understand some of the things that our forefathers fought for us to have. Some of these freedoms just to go to school.
Which is to walk to the store, walk down the street freely.
Yeah, so, you know, and I'm glad. And like I said, some things that negative, and I always say this, the negative things happen, but positive stuff come out behind it.
Most definitely.
You know, so I want everybody, and you keep on changing your life towards the positive.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate you coming on and letting us know. You know, that helps us have a more understanding about JP,
Yeah.
the king.
Like
sure.
that. I like that. Where can we find you, JP?
JP the Prince, Too Real on all platforms. On, I guess, music platforms, JP the Prince, JPDA Prince, PRINCE, no spaces, all together. And on the gram, JP the Prince, Too Real, JPDA Prince, Too Real.
And so, OG Chuck Chill definitely want y'all to subscribe and like Getatcha podcast. We definitely want to get more because I want to be able to bring more talent and more positive to our communities and to y'all ears.
Out every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Thursdays.
See, that's the thing. See, this
No,
you gotta understand. This man got so much stuff going on, y'all. He doing stuff Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I be telling him, man, let me rest on Sunday, you know, at least. But he always got something going on. But yeah, tune in on us on Thursdays. And like I said, the more likes, the more subscribes, the more we be able to pull great people in like JP the Prince.
Yeah, that what got me